Soldier the Gangster, but I just seen that Say Cheese interview with TQ about Boosie and Young Bleu situation. You know, there was a lot of truth that TQ was talking. You understand? Like, but to sum it all up, it just goes to show you, like, you shouldn't sign with a rapper. If you are a superstar, or you got the potential to be a superstar, to make hit records, signing to a street artist that ain't got no history of funding their artists or putting on the artist, bruh, like, you shouldn't do it. But then again, it's hard to say that when you broke and ain't nobody else fucking with you, or they don't believe in you, and you want your shot in the industry. And Boosie is the only one, or his label is the only one that's saying, come on, I'll fuck with you. You understand? Like, even though his brother making a lot of sense, right? But he's still under that badass, whatever they call, badass entertainment, badass label, whatever they call, he under that umbrella. So it still fall behind you and Boosie. Because all y'all one band, one sound. Like, you just can't. I always tell y'all, if you a street nigga with a whole bunch of beef, or you just thugging, trapping, you understand, you ain't no crossover artist, you just a head buster, a robber, a hitman, trapping and shit, trying to make ends meet. If you ain't that, then you shouldn't sound with a nigga like Boosie, Black Youngster, niggas like that. Like, you ain't gonna really, you gonna run into these issues. As soon as you wake up, as soon as a nigga put you on game, you can be Rock Nation, you can be QC the label, it can be this lawyer, this artist. They put you on game. Now you getting the knowledge. Like, you gonna run into this Young Bleu situation. Yeah, as soon as you start getting hot, that's when the issue gonna come in. You gonna get tired of spending your own money. Like, an artist like Boosie, he ain't trying to put up no big bag for you. No bag, really. That's why Boosie don't never try to go get the big artists. It's up and coming. He ain't try to go sign the Migos, Young Thug. These artists know better not to go up under Boosie. They know better. They ain't even gonna reach out to him. Like I said, he tried to get Kodak Black 10 racks, 15 racks, something small. Nigga can't do nothing with that. So what's gonna happen is, you gonna sign for no money, right? And it ain't gonna be bad like a Def Jam or Epic or Interscope. It ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna be that deep in it with the deal. But you're gonna start getting 10,000 a show, 20,000, and you're gonna be using your own money to fund your music videos, promo, marketing. You're gonna be doing it yourself. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna start talking to Meek Mill, Birdman, whoever. They're gonna tell you like, damn, that nigga doing this, he doing that. You're gonna talk to the baby spending 100 racks on videos, you know what I'm saying, doing this for this artist, doing that for that artist. And sometimes you can do all that and it still don't work. They still can't get the traction. And then you could be on a label like Badass and you getting the traction. It may take a while, you may go down, maybe rough in the beginning, you know, and then you pick up. Because all it takes is that one song. And that's what it seemed like what happened with Young Bleu. You know, y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta look at an artist and see all the shit he be having going on. The shit he did with his baby mamas, his family, the court system, beef, labels, like all this shit gonna play a part. How he been treated if he got his masters. Like, that's what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta, you know, it's two ways you can do it though. Sometimes you can get fucked over so you can get heard and get to the level that Young Bleu is. So I can't really say, it's hard to say. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm kind of contradicting myself, because it's hard to tell an artist not to sign a deal, because that's your shot, you know, to be heard, to get put on that big stage. But I say like 95% of the artists, they done got fucked over by a label. Coming in the game, they don't know nothing. They ain't never studied the game. They coming from the streets. So that's the type of artist that Boosie want. He don't want no artist that know what they talking about. They can be like, nah, you gotta give me this. Let's study the game. We don't do that. We too caught up in the streets and what we got going on. So nigga ain't thinking about that. Nigga be hungry. You know, we spend our money on a rap startup kit. We don't spend our money on a lawyer or a conversation with Master P or Rock Nation or Money Man or whoever. Like, you can pay these niggas. You can pay Sauce Walker for some advice. You can pay Yo Gotti for advice. You can pay Moneybag Yo. You can pay these niggas. They'll talk to you. Ain't no different from doing a verse. You know what I'm saying? It should be cheaper than doing a verse. Hey, Master P, let me talk to you for about 10 minutes. JT, the bigger figure, let me talk to you about 20 minutes. You get about 10 racks, 15 racks, 20 racks. He'll talk to you probably longer than that. See, you got niggas that got the same game as a Master P or a Birdman, but they ain't gonna charge you. See, Birdman gonna tax you because his name, the office you going into. You see what I'm saying? Well, you can go to JT and get the same advice. Cause you just starting out, so man, it's just all fucked up. But it's business. It's business. Like, same shit with this trucking shit. You come in your first year, you're a company driver, you're getting 30 cents a mile, 40 cents a mile. You start off leasing, you get fucked over by these companies like Prime and Swift and Snyder. They fucking you over. You got a team just to make ends meet or see a profit. Because you want to lease your first year, so you got fucked over. Truck payment $1,200 a week. Same shit. You start a job, the job fuck you over. It could be a Walmart, it could be Foot Locker, anywhere. Call center jobs, all that, man. So same shit. Everybody can't be Dolph. Everybody don't got that, so that means a lot of niggas lying in their raps. They don't got the bricks. They don't got the pounds and all that stuff. A pound, an 8-ball, an ounce, a yay or something like that, but they ain't having that shit because they wouldn't have signed that deal. You can market yourself. You wouldn't need a Boosie because you can pay radio and all these platforms $150,000, then come back in 6 weeks, 7 weeks, pay another $150. 160 or 200,000. You having that type of paper to do that? Why? Because you the biggest drug dealer from the bluff. You the biggest scammer. So you can, you know, shake hands with these people. You can spend money with these people and get the same look. You understand? You can get verses and all that stuff. You can run with this goddamn artist. You can tell Meek Mill, hey man, let me give you finna go on tour. Let me pay you 100 racks. Let me, you know, hang around you for about 6 shows, 7 shows, or whatever. You got 20 shows, let me get about 6 of them out of you. Let me run with you, see how this shit go. Get the game, he go 150, he go 100, he go 50,000, whatever. Especially if they like your music. Like, you willing to pay me just to run with me? You know, I help you do whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a team player. Nigga, I'm all ears open, but I still do this and that for you if you need it. Because I'm a team player. You understand? So, it's all different type of ways you can finesse your way in these entourages and to get the game. You know, nigga could like your style and just say, you can roll with me. You understand? Like, but it seemed like with TQ, Boosie, Young Bleu, they just made mistakes. They all make mistakes. You know, and they gotta learn from the shit. But it don't look good as a whole, as a brand. What new artist gonna want to sign with Boosie unless they retarded and they ain't got nothing going on? Any nigga that got real potential and motion, he ain't gonna do it. Every nigga that signed with Boosie, they ain't really had no motion. They created the motion, signing with him. Boosie wouldn't know what to do with a Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Not even a big 30, a fat. He wouldn't know what to do with these niggas, man. They'll start looking at them different. Boosie wasn't made to be no CEO. He wasn't. He wasn't made to have his own label. I know that shit bring in money and it look good. You know, you can be in them conversations with all the other niggas who got labels, but he better solo thugging. He better link up with Webby every blue moon. That's it, man. Like, some niggas ain't made for that shit, man. Everybody ain't gotta do that shit. But it look good on your resume, but when you got shit like this, man, that shit. Boosie ain't trying to spend no money. He ain't trying to get no artist 100,000. Pay 50,000 for this video. Pay this, pay that, do that. Put 400,000 behind a record. He don't do that shit for himself. So he ain't giving a damn. He gonna feel like he ain't gotta do that shit. he go through so much shit in his life. Like, his head don't be all the way together. He be stressing out. He don't feel like talking because it be too much. He probably can fall out with his BM, then his mama, then his brother, then a label. Now you want to talk about this shit, he ain't trying to talk. You lost money on this, lost money on that. So, yeah, like, you got to look at all that shit, man. The internet is out for a reason. You can see these niggas go through this shit. You can see these niggas go through this shit, man. You got a better chance for Boosie. Instead of signing with him, run your bag up. It don't matter if your fame or your status up. Run the bag up. Now, if your status up and fame up, he may do this for free. But run the bag up. Charge him. Ask him how much for 6 songs for an EP. 6 songs. You know, he give you the price. You do it. You make a contract. You say, hey, you got to promote this for a month straight, 2 months straight, whatever. You understand? Make sure you get that shit cleared. And you're going to get the same look versus you signing with him and you stuck for 2 albums, 3 albums, and you got to pay him this money. And you can't get out of this deal. Now y'all falling out. Now y'all beefing. Now he threatening you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, just do rap business with him. Don't do no label business with him. Nah. Do about 6 songs. Shoot the videos. Yeah. And that shit'll go up. He gonna promote it. He gonna promote that more than he do his artists. Cause in the contract it say 2 months straight, a month straight, 3 months, however much you want to pay him. That's on you. That's what you do with the artists. You ain't gotta really sign with them. Nah, just keep running the bag up. But don't get tricked out of a situation. Don't trick yourself out of a situation if it's decent. He may not got a bunch of popping artists right now or major artists right now that he pushing, but when you seen him get one or had one, he knew what to do with them. So that could be a 1017. So if 1017 reach out, that's a like, hey, you might not want to miss that opportunity. That's a good look. That's a good brand. If you blow up like Pooh, he'll know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bread Gang, that's a good situation. Bread Gang, yeah. It just depends. Another brand, TSF. That's a good brand. See, the thing I like about TSF and Sauce Walker, Sauce don't gotta spend 100,000 on the video, 50,000. The thing that I see Sauce Walker doing that other artists don't, he gonna be in your videos. He gonna have a whole TSF that make the videos look so much better. It's really one band, one sound or whatever, TSF. He gonna do the marketing for you. He gonna be there right with you, especially if you popping like Peso. Now, of course, he got a lot of artists on the label that ain't putting in the work or the fans ain't fucking with it like that. That ain't his fault. You could be a nigga that Yo Gotti signed and the fans don't fuck with it. He thought it was gonna go, but it didn't go like that. But you still in that contract. You understand? Then what you do is keep working. It may not be your time. 2 Chainz was with Disturbing the Peace and it wasn't his time. He got by himself or whoever he was with, 2 Chainz, and it took off. It took him that long. They can be you. So you can be under 4PF and it don't work. You can be under CMG, 1017, Bread Gang, BC, Money Man shit, and it don't work. Cash Money, and it don't work. Then you go independent and you take off. You sign with Empire, it take off. So, like, you never know, man. But you just gotta weigh your options out. You know, some niggas need to sign any deal that come his way just to get out the hood, just to, you know what I'm saying, learn some shit. So it just depends. Now, of course, it's easy for me to say shit. I'm a blogger. I can say anything. Or another rapper or a label. Don't do this. You should do this. But when you're in that situation, that spotlight on you, and then a nigga like Moneybagg Yo give you 200,000, he lay it out and say, nigga, sign this. Nigga like Black Youngster, sign this. And the whole hood out. He put it on top of a Durango Hellcat. Nigga, sign this. Or Double R, sign this. or y'all in the studio smoking, or you at Boosie house, and y'all drinking. And y'all drinking them booty hole brown shots. Eating this tuna. You eating tuna and drinking booty hole brown shots. Smoking good and shit. And he pull out that paper and he dancing to your shit. Whatever you got going on. Whatever dance you got, he doing it. Teach me how to do that motherfucker, he drunk. Teach me how to do that motherfucker, man. Yeah, that shit you be doing. Teach me how to do that motherfucker, man. Teach me how to do that motherfucker like that, man. Yo, teach me. You feeling yourself, you sign the paper.
He was with him.
Some niggas need to do that. Or that pressure around you. You'll break. Yeah, he got you. He get you, he got you. Like I say, you catch a nigga when he hungry, you got him. That's why Boosie, he not the type of nigga that's gonna try to sign a artist that been in the game and they maybe fell off, and like a Rich Homie Quan. He ain't gonna try to reach out to him and sign him because Rich Homie Quan know what he doing now. He got the game. Nigga that fell down, that's trying to come back, Gorilla Zoe, anybody that learned the game, he ain't gonna, nah, he want a young nigga, like same shit with the shooters. Young and dumb. Everybody come to the house, chill at the house. You know what I'm saying? So that shit cool if you a nigga that's on that level. But if you a nigga that got potential like Young Bleu did, see, first I made the Boosie video on his side, now I gotta make the one that's on Young Bleu's side. But Bleu just gotta learn from this situation. He just got fucked over in this situation. You lost a lot of money. You had to spend your own money or whatever. And yeah, like some niggas Money Man had to buy himself out the deal. How you think Money Man feel? You thought Birdman could do this for him. Yo Gotti had to buy himself out the deal with Birdman. A lot of niggas had to buy themselves. They lost 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, whatever. They signed with Cash Money. They signed with Interscope. They signed with this label, Rockefeller, whoever. And it didn't work out. They got to Jay-Z. They thought signing with Roc Nation was gonna change their life, but it didn't. It looked good. You got a Rockefeller chain and all that stuff. That shit looked good, but that shit, after a year or 2 years, you still in the same spot, and you doing what you supposed to do. That's how you feel. Like, that's what it be. Like, so even on bigger levels, like I just said, Roc Nation, Cash Money, it be the same shit. You get to see nicer shit. You come to the house or the office, you see all the plaques. You see Lil Wayne, you see BG, you see Drake, Nicki Minaj. You go to Roc Nation, you see Beanie Siegel, you see Kanye West, J. Cole, whoever all over there, Rihanna. That shit cool, but ain't to go to artists though. You ain't. They got this artist over there. So when you sign with Boosie, like he was saying with Columbia, they got Lil Nas X. So you still not the go-to artist. Because you ain't competing with Lil Nas X. You ain't that high. So they want to put all the marketing dollars or the money or the spotlight on him. If he die down, then, or you make yourself hotter than him, then they'll be like, okay, shit. But it ain't like that. So Boosie, I can see why your mama will take your brother's side over you. Because he the one that can break it down. He more calmer. He more understanding. He got more respect. Like, so of course you're gonna take his side. Because how he talk, it seems like he right. You know, he show his mama some respect. They say you'll put your hands on her, bust out the windows, cuss at her, call her a bitch, this and all that there. Raise both of y'all blood pressure, your mama and yours. You understand? He ain't gonna do that. He gonna be calm, respectful, break it down, show facts. And she gonna be like, oh yeah, okay. Then she hear your side and you just rah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That's what that is, Boosie. It ain't just that's her first child or whatever you thinking and all that stuff. Nah, it's just you more calmer, smoother. You sound like you more believable because he don't get upset. He break it down. But it can also mean he a con artist, like you saying. Like I said, I can't just say you lying 100% to Boosie. Like, everybody made mistakes and did shit wrong. You know? But, it just seems seem like over there badass, you can't trust nobody. Everybody do snake shit. Everybody talking behind each other back. Nobody want to put 100% in. Like, artists gotta look at this shit and be like, nah, I'm cool with them. I do a song, that's it. I hang out with you at the house, that's it. I ain't trying to sign nothing. You understand? We can do an EP or something like that, but hell no. But you can also miss your shot. Because what you do you still wait? You ain't got no money. You ain't got Young Dog paper. You ain't got no money. Every other label, every other rapper that turns you down, they say you weird. But Boosie like, you come over here. What you do? What you do? That could have been Young Bleu. That's what it sounded like. That was Young Bleu. Now, Boosie could have, a nigga could have came to Boosie, or he could have came up with it himself. And Boosie trying to be a con artist or trying to finesse us, making it seem like TQ and Young Bleu wrong, but he just seen a way where he can make all his money. He can get all these millions. He finna lay down with the feds, or maybe not, you know, or just a year and a day, who knows. But nigga probably told him like, you know, you can finesse the label. You gonna have to call out your brother, call out your artist, and say, hey, you signed this, I ain't signed that, and then you can get all these, all the M's. But you gotta do this, and this. You understand? Like, so Boosie could be, he could be the fuck nigga in this situation. Because why wouldn't Boosie take $2 million? Young Bleu ain't have to do that. He ain't have to do that. Why not just put up the bag, or go find somebody else to put up the bag, get the 50% off the 3 albums, and call it a day? But 2 M's? Bleu ain't have to do that. Why not take that? Something ain't right. Like, what you wanted from this situation? Like, that was a good deal right there. $2 million, and you still turned that down? Somebody could have been in Boosie's ear telling him, nigga, you can finesse this shit, man. You can finesse this shit. But you gotta do this. You got the fan base. The fans gonna believe you. The bloggers gonna believe you more so at TQ than Young Bleu. You know what I'm saying? Just keep stay on their neck, keep complaining, make it seem like they wrong, and nigga, at the end, nigga, you laughing to the bank. You laughing to the bank. So, like, it's a lot of finessing and crooked shit can be going on in this situation. But one thing about it, one thing for shit show, Boosie is not the nigga to sign with. He is not. But what do you tell a nigga that's hungry? Hey, Snyder and Night Transportation and Warner, they're not the trucking companies to go drive for when you starting out. But if everybody else turn you down, Western Express, if everybody else turn you down because your record or you failed the drug test, and Western Express say we'll fuck with you, but you got to sign this contract, but you're going to get your experience. Then once you get your experience, all the other companies going to fuck with you now. Then you got to get fucked over for a year or 2. Or you got to roll with them for 6 months till you call another company, they be like, yeah, we'll fuck with you. You understand? Like, so same shit. I was facing this shit when I came to trucking. Prime turned me down. Snyder turned me down. This company turned me down. I had to go to Trans Am. They was the only one that took me. After about 3 months, Abilene Motor Express, they took me. Melton, they turned me down. But when I got to 6 months, or I think 9 months with Abilene, Melton said, yeah, you come on now. You got 9 months? Yeah, come on. But in the beginning, they wouldn't take me. They took motherfucking students and shit like that. They took a student, but they ain't take me. They ain't fuck with me. They were saying this and that. So that's how it is, man. But I know TQ ain't lying about Boosie having that attitude. Like, he gonna cuss everybody out. He gonna go to 100, 0 to 100 real quick. That's him. His mama, brother, artists, kids, whatever. That's him. We can tell that. Like, and I can see him blocking his brother out them deals since 2018. I can see that. I can see him ball hogging that shit. Yeah, like I can see Boosie calling the lawyer saying, block him off this, don't let him do that. He really don't want to put all the work in with the artist or the label, but he want to be there for every little meeting, or he want to know about it. You don't want no artists talking to no other label, no lawyers, no nothing, which that's understandable. You understand? But nigga gonna do that if you feel like he getting played. Nigga gonna do that anyway just to get the knowledge. You ain't never calling Bleu or none of your artists and sitting them down and telling them about the game and making sure they got good lawyers so they don't get fucked over and, you know what I'm saying, just feeding them knowledge. You ain't doing that. So that's why this shit everywhere like how it is. But we know Boosie got flaw. We know Boosie ain't always who he say he is when it comes to handling business and being there for the artists. Like his other artist said, he dropped an album, he got 2 cribs and all that stuff. Man, they ain't got nothing to do with being a CEO or, you know what I'm saying, we know who you are as an artist or you got a hit record. You just bought 2 cribs. Like, they don't mean nothing. See, the Boosie, that's why Boosie can't afford to be having no guns on him and shit like that. Like, because if Boosie go down, you already know his artists going back to the hood. They going back to the streets. They may can stay in the house, but they gonna turn on that scale, scam, whatever. They ain't doing no shows. We don't see no shit like that. They ain't doing a whole bunch of features. See, Boosie lucky he don't receive the backlash like he should, because I'm telling y'all, man, go on YouTube. It's a lot of artists that Boosie do songs with, and he be in the video, and that bitch get 1,000 views, 2,000 views, 500 views. That shit don't do no numbers. So niggas losing. Niggas don't never complain about that. Niggas losing. Spending 15,000 for Boosie for a verse, and the video can't even get 1,000 views, 2,000 views. Like real numbers. Like he in the video, all in it, having fun, having a good time, and still ain't doing no numbers. That means his name in that area right there, that pocket right there, it really don't hold no weight. It really don't hold no weight. That means the fans ain't really there for you. There's no way that you can do a song with Lil Durk and get 1,000 views. You can do a song with a certain artist, Moneybagg Yo. It's gonna get more than that. His fans gonna listen to anything that he drop. If a nigga getting 1,000 views, and he done spent 20 racks with you, 15 racks, or 2,000 views, that's all his fans. That ain't your fans. He was doing them numbers anyway. You look at his other videos, he was doing them same numbers. He got other videos where he did 5,000 or 7,000 or 10,000. So that means Boosie brand getting watered down in that level, on that level right there. Now solo shit like that, you know, they'll come check it out. You may do his numbers, still gonna be high. Like with that Ungrateful video, it was doing like 7,000 views first couple days until it got all that traction on social media. Now it got millions of views, but the first 3 days, like look right here, the first 3 days or 4 days, a week, whatever it was, whatever it say, it did like 7,000 views, 8,000 views. When people found out he was dissing Kodak Black, his artist, his daughter, baby mama, then it went up. It wasn't goddamn up there like that in the beginning. So they ain't no good look. You got to diss. So that's your lane then. You gotta talk that shit. Every album you say, this your best album, it be cap. It be a decent, it be alright, but it don't be, if it's your best album, the charts will tell us that. You'll go number 1, number 2, number 3. Nah. The best shit out right now is Money Man, Fat, Bread Gang, Sauce Walker shit hard, East G shit hard, Yo Gotti shit hard. That's about it right now, man. Or like some street shit. Of course, Gunna still topping the charts. But other than that, like, man, everything else mid. I'm probably missing an artist or 2, but it ain't no Boosie shit. Like, we ain't going crazy on no Boosie shit. But he's supposed to say every track that he do, every album that he do is the hardest shit. He's supposed to say that. If he don't say it, and shit, we damn sure ain't gonna say it if he don't say it. So, shit, I can't blame him for that. But shit, man. We don't believe it though. You say the same shit on every album, we don't believe it. BG shit, that may be hard, you know, because of BG and shit like that, but other than that, like, niggas ain't really goddamn tripping off no Boosie album. Even though he a hard-working artist. But a lot of people can complain about you, and they don't. You know what I'm saying? So, what it is, you need to have that conversation with your brother. Sit down, y'all talk this shit out, work this shit out. I'm telling y'all, I'm thinking Boosie, somebody to call Boosie and put him up on game, or he figured this shit out on his own. I'm finna finesse these niggas. I need the money. 10 more million in my bank account and I'll be straight. I can go lay down 2 years. I can leave my niggas in Korea or whatever. I can do this and do that. That's what he thinks. It sounds like TQ making sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know if it's 100% right, but it makes sense. You understand? But I guess y'all gonna figure this shit out in court. But it's a lesson learned. Like, it don't look good for the brand. Yeah, it make TQ look bad because you bashing his name and all that stuff, but it make you look bad too, Boosie. It's badass records. So we stay away from badass if they got too much going on. Nigga can't even talk to his mama right. So what the fuck would I sign to him? You know what I'm saying? Like, but Boosie gonna try to put that fear in you. And you can do that if you ain't got no bag. If nigga got a bag like a Young Dolph, nigga, what? I can put a bag on you too. What you mean? Like, you can't put no fear on me. Or he really signed a real stepper that's up 4 or 5 bodies. Like, you can't scare me because some shit you did in 2009, some shit you paid for in 09, 08, 2010, all that stuff. Like, you gotta show me something now. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot going on, man. But that's Boosie though. You know, niggas, his kids, they gotta deal with it. Brother, all of them, they gotta deal with it. His artists,